take like your life and you put it in your writing, and some people may say that like art doesn't exist in a vacuum, it is living. And some people are saying, like when I was talking about you at school, some people say that like you walk what you say and you do what you say that you're going to do, and you just are a strong person. Is that how you feel that all artists should live?
Well, I'm not going to ever tell any artist, because a lot of artists are unpleasant people. I know quite a few of them. That's the truth. I'm always late, by the way, as you know. But no, I know one incredible novelist, and he's just an unpleasant human being. You just don't want to spend any time with him. But if I had to make him a more social human being and lose the books, hey, that's a no-brainer. I'll take his grumpiness, and I want the books, So I'm not trying to tell anybody, period, anybody how to live. I'm just trying to do what I think I should do. And what I'm not going to do, absolutely, is let anybody tell me how I should live. And people think, well, that doesn't make me strong. That keeps me sane. Because anything else, I'm going to be running around. I'm too fat. My hair is nappy. I don't know. I got pimples. I don't know whatever it is that people go through when they're sitting around trying to decide what's wrong with them. But there's nothing wrong. And women do that all the time. I have a good friend right now, and she's in love, and I'm happy for him. He's a nice enough guy. But he has pretty much convinced her that she's fat. And I know she's not fat. She's full-figured, that's the truth. But so is Serena Williams. So you don't want to see Serena Williams losing 20 pounds so that she can have a boyfriend, right? She has another problem with her leg right now, and I hope that she comes back, because there's no women's tennis without the Williams sisters. I was looking the other day, and it's just like, well, I can beat some of those ladies. I'm just looking, this is like sad. I don't even want to watch it. I mean, French Open is going on now. But you have to be careful. I'm just saying this about women. We have to be careful about what we let people say to us, because you look in the mirror and next thing you know, oh, my behind is too big. Oh, my breasts are too small. Oh, my hair is, and you end up changing. And one day you wake up and there's no you there. And so to whatever degree and why ever, there is a me here. And that me is very precious to me. And I'm just not going to let anybody get into that. James Baldwin, I hope you're reading Baldwin, because he's a wonderful, wonderful essayist. He's a pretty good novelist, but he's a great essayist. And one of the things that he talks about is the floor. And it's just a lovely expression. He says, there's this floor upon which you dance. It's your center. And you have to center yourself. You can't let anybody else tell you what your dance is. And he's right. You have to stand up for yourself. And I don't know how else to say that. You just do. And it's difficult. I was never one of those people that thought, oh, it's easy being young. I don't think there's anything easy about being young. I think it's a very difficult period, because there's so much coming in, and so many people are so quickly trying to adjust. If I may, metaphorically speaking, it's like the internet. Now that we have the internet, everybody's expected to know everything. And so nobody ever wants to say, I don't know. But not only will I say I don't know, I will add, and I don't care. There are a number of things that I have absolutely no interest in. And so people ask me something about it, I don't know. I'm not interested. I haven't looked into it. I'm not going to. And somebody will say to you, because it's always, well, don't you care about? No, I don't. And I'm not going to make you stand there because I'm sitting on stage or because you read a book of mine. I'm not going to make me concerned about it, because I'm not. I have a right not to be. What I do say that I do know, you can trust. You don't have to believe it, but you can trust that I've thought it out. That it's not the top of my head, and I'm not trying to play a game with you, because I will say when I don't know that I don't. And I will say when I don't care that I don't. And I do know that. I'll be 68 next week. I do know that to be a strength. I will share that. That's the truth.
As an African-American artist, what do you feel is like a challenge that people face? Not even an African-American, just as a woman, as an artist. What are now that we have had all of these changes, what do you think are the number one issues, and what are your advice to young artists?
My advice to any artist is you have to be willing to make a mistake. If you're unwilling to make a mistake, then you're going to do what's been done. no good. You have to be willing to make that's anybody. You just have to be willing to make a mistake. And then in addition, you have to be willing to make a fool of yourself. Because at some point you will. You'll do something just like, oh my God, I don't believe I did that. You know, you will do something, you will write something. Something will happen that will not work at all the way that you thought it would. And you have to be able to accept that.